With Michael and Quincy. Real Love Movie Review with Michael and Quincy. Sweet Caroline.
Hello everybody and welcome to Real Love Social's very first movie review. And the movie is what?
Song Sung Blue,
starring the beautiful Kate Hudson.
And at one point in time, the sexiest man alive, Hugh Jackman.
Huge?
No, Hugh Jackman.
Jackman?
Hugh Jackman.
That's weird.
Oh my Lord, help me.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh
Not
Jackman.
Huge Jackman.
If you say it fast, Hugh
Right.
Jackman.
That's it, Hugh Jackman.
Right. There's some other great actors and actresses as well.
Jim Belushi.
Yeah, Michael Imperioli.
Yeah, the
He's-
Sopranos dude.
Yep.
The nephew from Sopranos.
Yep. And then Ella Anderson, I believe it is. She plays the daughter of Claire, one of the main characters.
She's going to be huge when she gets,
Yeah,
when she
she's
keeps into
fabulous.
this business. She's amazing in this.
And then we have Hudson. Hudson played the son of Claire, which we thought by mistake might have been Kate Hudson, who plays Claire, her son, but it's not.
His first name is Hudson, not his last.
Coincidentally the name. Yeah, her last name, his first name.
And it's produced by who?
Brewer. Craig Brewer, who also produced
Hustle and Flow.
Whoop that trick, get him, whoop that trick.
You know, it's
Yeah.
for a pimp when you're trying to get this money for the rent.
It's a very good movie. It was really sweet and it was beautifully chaotic.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it was.
Gives you all the emotions.
Yeah, it had a lot of sweet moments in it.
I'm not a songwriter, I'm not a sex symbol, but I am an entertainer.
I don't want to be a hairdresser. I want to sing. I want to dance. I want to be able to say, look at me, I made it.
Look at the night.
You're supposed to be Loretta Lynn?
Oh, Patsy Cline. My boobs were just a bit bigger. I could be Dolly.
You're blonde?
Oh boy, am I.
No way.
You know who you'd be perfect for? Neil Diamond.
It's lightning and thunder.
That is not very professional of me, but I've been wanting to do it for like a whole...
The Neil Diamond experience.
Lightning and thunder.
Sold out shows.
What's a Pearl Jam?
You don't know who Pearl Jam is?
I guess we're opening for Pearl Jam.
Gangster as I am, I had frogs in my throat several times throughout that movie.
Yeah, it's good. If you plan on seeing it, we're probably going to talk about it a little too much, so it may have some spoiler alerts.
Right. But we're not going to give away the big ones.
No, well, kind
And
of.
also, don't watch the documentary. There's a YouTube free documentary on this story. It's a true story. When we saw it, we didn't know it was a true story.
No,
So
not,
now
which
we're
was
even
really
more
cool.
intrigued. Yes.
I could not believe a couple of the parts in the movie that had happened to them in their life was true. It's crazy.
Very crazy.
And then I think like a really good description of it. It was very sweet at times, very sad, very real, very messy, in the most heartfelt way.
They're like real people, like
Yeah.
blue collar, hard working type
Yeah.
people, but doing
In
a
the most
tribute.
most human, heartfelt way, I would say. Yeah, they kept it real, and that was what was so cool about them. The real couple, that is lightning and thunder.
Right, that's what they go by.
That's who
Or
the
went
real.
by.
Yeah, the lady that the movie was about was Claire, and then the guy was Mike. We won't forget
And he
that
did
name.
a Neil Diamond impersonator, and he got her to join with him, so they went out and ended up being a couple.
Actually,
falling
that's
in
wrong.
love.
She talked him into being a Neil Diamond impersonator, and she gave him the suggestion that you would be fabulous if you did Neil Diamond.
And she
And
was the
he went
passive
back and
client.
took that idea and pondered over it, and then thought, I'll have her join me. That's how that
Right.
part
Was he at the beginning?
He did
Oh, they never really
he
showed
played
what
in
he did.
the Esquire with the
Yeah, he
Esquires,
was like in a Motown
like a
kind
Motown
of
type of setup
band. He was the only white dude in the band.
out of Milwaukee.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
It
a
was in
true story
Milwaukee.
out of Milwaukee. They were like, they made it pretty big locally as a tribute band. Well, he don't like to call it tribute. What did he call it?
It was called a Neil Diamond Experience, not a tribute. Yeah, which
We're
is
talking
cool.
with the wind blowing your hair and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Set up some fans to let his hair flow like Neil Diamond's. It was so cool.
Yeah. Good movie. Lots of happiness, sadness.
Loyalty, sticking through it, thick and thin, together, and they went through it. I'll tell you that.
Stuck to them vows, no doubt.
Yeah, they had a rough time, and they came out of it, and still had a rough time after. But anyway, no more spoiler alerts. I don't think.
So how many stars do you give it? Remember Siskel and Ebert? 1 out of 5, or was it?
Is
that
it
how they
just
did
to
it?
5?
I think that's how Siskel and Ebert did it all the
Oh,
years.
all the way a 5. I absolutely loved it. I didn't even want it to end. It's one of those movies where I just wanted to keep it going.
So you're giving it a 5.
I'm giving it a 5
around.
all the way. The acting was incredible. Kate Hudson and him, they both should be nominated for something on this movie. I'm telling you, they were
Yeah.
so, and the kids. Everybody was
it
great.
any?
They were so good. The music, they both sung
Yeah, they
all the
actually
songs
sung.
themselves. They didn't have no lip singing going on. They performed the music, and it was just great. What else? Well, what are all the characters that you would say that Siskel and Ebert would ask about a movie? The music was fabulous. The acting was fabulous. The scenery, so nostalgic. Totally from back in the day when
Yeah, I think it was based in like
when
the
their
80s.
lives took place with all of this.
Oh, whenever Pearl Jam first started kicking off.
Yeah, Eddie Vedder's in it. His character.
Younger self.
Yeah, and he's so young in this. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's based back in the day with no internet, no cell phone. Oh, look, there's a payphone. So
You know what I love about both of them, the real couple, is how much they humbled themselves to do this movie. They let it all out raw. They told everything.
yeah. Oh, you mean the real?
Their story.
yeah, because of the documentary.
Yeah, but they were very humble, and it was cool just to let them, just like they didn't care.
Right.
They let it, like people
bad
worry about what
parts.
people see about their lives.
They didn't give
No,
a shit.
and that's what made it even more intriguing, and you loved it more for that reason.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
he was like a prick stepdad sometimes. He had to be to the
Well.
blended family.
Yeah, but he was also a very good stepdad.
Right.
He took him in and took care of him. But I mean, when they were out of sorts or acting out, there you go, acting out, he put them in their place. She was a tough one, that one.
Yeah.
It was great. Anyway,
All right, well, you give it 5.
what do you give
I'm
it?
gonna give it
Dear.
4.5, not a 5, just because some of it was a little bit cheesy here and there.
What was cheesy? Now elaborate on that, please.
The cheesy stuff, the performing, the corny parts.
That's what they did after we watched the
well.
documentary. It was like watching
You know
their
what?
life through
5 stars
Kate
would be
Hudson
like
and
Gone
Hugh
with the Wind,
Jackman.
or like one of the best movies in the world to get a 5.
No, but I feel like if it deserves a 5, this is one thing. I'm in the hospitality business, and there's one thing I don't like. I remember when I was asking for ratings, and somebody said,
Can't
"Well,
give you a
I'll
full."
give you this, but I can't give you the full whatever it was because nothing's perfect." That's not what ratings and reviews are about. Perfection. It fit all the criteria of being a 5 in my book. And why should you shortcut it if it was realistically to their life? Their acting was great, but I can't talk you out of it. It's your rating.
The acting was amazing.
Even
I'm just saying.
what'd you say, the corny part?
Yeah, I'm just saying it was a little bit cheesy here and there. That's all. But
So you're saying their life was cheesy?
absolutely, their life was cheesy.
What
There you go.
that's what made it so like touching, and they kept it so real. but I can't talk you out of that. Go ahead and give him a 4.5. I got your back, you guys. I got you 5 stars right now. And if I could nominate you for all these awards and let you win them, I would, because I felt like it was that great.
Well, from Real Love Social, you got 9.5 stars. That's pretty dang good.
No, you got 5 from me. You got 4.5 from Michael. We're going to go separate on this.
Right. 4.5 over here. You guys are bow down perfect over here. All right.
Well, I don't think it means bow down perfect. I don't think that. I think it means it was a 5-star movie.
Okay. Cool. Peace.
And it'll show in the awards when it comes out.
I hope they do win. They do deserve a best actor. I don't know, best actress award. I don't know what they're up against. I guess we got to see what other movies they're up against.
That's true. That is so true.
Well,
like
Christmas,
the scene
so
where she
25.
got out of the hospital. I won't tell you why, but like that choked you up. It choked me up.
Yeah, there's a lot of frogs in my throat.
The kids, when they were having their meltdowns and their little eyes and the way they acted, and it was just so, it drew you in. And they were the characters. They were the characters.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing from the Stern interview. Hugh said that when, I think the first table read or the first time they got together, him and her, she pulled him aside and said, the only way we can do this if we really got to become this couple. We have to be a couple, like...
in this movie. Yeah. Put it all
really
out there.
Dive in and become a couple to give this award-winning performance.
I didn't even see the preview, I don't believe, and you came home and said you listened to Howard Stern interview Hugh Jackman, right, and intrigued you, and come home and told me about it, and we're like, yeah, movies would be a good thing to do on New Year's Eve, let's go. It was very random for us to go see it, and we knew really nothing about it. You did, I didn't.
I didn't know that it was a love story and all this tragedy and all this kind of stuff.
Happiness, tragedy.
Yeah, everything, all the feelings.
Yeah, they went through a lot of struggle. What the daughter described it perfectly. If anybody can prove that you're in a marriage through good, through bad, better, worse, sickness and in health, all the things, they made it through the worst times financially, health-wise, and still enjoyed each other in their music.
Yes, and it's a true story. And even the things that I thought was Hollywooded up after we watched the documentary
I thought they threw that in.
That shit was real too. We're not going to spoil it all, but you watch it, check it out, and then watch the documentary. Don't watch the documentary first if you plan to see the movie. It's give it all away. I
teared up probably 5-6 times throughout that movie. Happy in a happy way and in a sad way. It definitely gets your feelings going. It's heavy on the heart at a couple times, but for sure. And it was kind of cool how they decided that Kate Hudson would play Claire. He didn't have anybody picked for her role.
His personal assistant, I believe, called him and said, turn on Good Morning America, or one of them early morning shows.
And she was on
That is Thunder.
That's your Thunder, the Claire lady, yeah.
She rang me one morning and she said, hey, turn on CBS Sunday Morning. Kate Hudson is on promoting her first solo album.
Right.
And I think she's going to be perfect for Claire. I was like, oh. So I turned it on, and in the promotion, Kate is just being super honest about herself. You see her singing live. She just sings in the interview. I'm like, oh my God, what a voice. She's got incredible voice. And her spirit. I immediately texted Craig Brewer. Sunday morning, I said, hey, Kate Hudson is Claire. Claire is Kate.
That was it. She didn't have to try out. None of that.
Audition.
And 2 days later, it was a done deal. She was the character.
And the producer of the movie, Brewer, he had mentioned, I've been wanting to do a film with her.
He said, I've been wanting to do a film with her
and
forever.
It was meant to be.
And he wrote back, said, I've been dying to do a movie with her for 20 years. I'll get back to you. And by the next morning, it was like I think within 2 days, it was all done.
What about Kate? She even packed on a few pounds for the role.
Yeah, she did. She still looked fabulous, because to me, you could just tell what she...
At all.
No. You know what she looks like normally, and then she actually put on 15 pounds for the role.
According to New York Times.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She said that. Not us fatties fat shaming her.
No, she's not even fat in it by any means. It's just she's normally much thinner, and you could tell that she was a little thicker, but she still looked great, for sure.
And then when you see the documentary, you'll see that she was looking like the real.
And we didn't know
Thunder.
that when we seen it either. I said to you at the theater, I said, I think she may have did this for this role. And she did. We read on that. And what did they say? She deterred from her regular...
Well, normally when she's making a movie, she's like strict as hell.
Yeah.
She basically just stopped all the
All
strict
the
stuff and
restrictions,
just,
yeah.
and just ate like we do. Which means you pack on 15 when you need to. Oh, well.
That's about it. I just want to
that's
say
about
that
it.
if you haven't seen it, go support them. Go see it. It's so
It's
worth
a
it. And the
perfect
footage...
date night movie.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
the footage they got from back then, I was so impressed by. Okay, so we watched
documentary.
all the documentaries and everything about it, and it's like replayed
on.
their life. Yeah, spot on.
All right, 4.9.
That's better.
That's
I
better.
can handle that. Till next time, everybody. Thanks for the date.
Peace
It was
and
fun.
love.
Thank
That was
you.
our first movie review.
Real Love Movie Review with Michael and Quincy.